Hallo und herzlich willkommen.
Welcome to the Twin Busch E-Learning series. My name is Leander. I'm one of the Twin Busch engineers in Bensheim. Our topic today is rims. Rims can be basically subdivided into the groups of light alloy wheels and steel wheels. The term rim is used colloquially, however the term wheel is factually correct. A wheel is made of the barrel, on which the tire is mounted, the center disc with the spokes, and on the inner side we see the wheel plate, with which the wheel is mounted onto the wheel hub on the car. Using this light alloy wheel as an example, I want to show you more about the markings and dimensions of the wheel. These are usually found on the inner side of the wheel. Here we see a 7JX17H2. The first number, 7 in our case, indicates the internal width of the rim. This means the distance between the two flanges in inches. The letter designates the standardized contour of the rim flange. After the small x, there's a 17 in our case, which indicates the rim diameter in inches. The H2 at the end of the marking gives us the information that there are two humps on the rim. The two humps on the barrel secure the tire on the rim and play an important role in tire changing. The offset is marked as ET, in this case 38 mm. As an exception, this information is given in millimeters. We have brought a section of a wheel to show how the rim barrel is constructed. We will start with the offset. The offset is the distance between the middle of the wheel and the wheel plate. In this case, relatively close. If you consider the center of the rim, that's an offset of only 15 mm. Now we see the rim barrel here. We can clearly see the rim width here, meaning the distance between the two flanges. Next to the flanges we see the two humps. Humps are present in all current rims and are a basic requirement for tubeless tires. The hump and the bead lip of the tire form an airtight seal together. Let's focus on the drop center. The drop center has the function of reducing tension from the tire bead while mounting and removing the tire. In order to ensure an airtight seal between the rim and the tire, a steel wire is incorporated into the bead. Due to the stiffening of the bead, it can hardly be stretched. This creates the problem that, especially when mounting the second bead, it would be impossible to pull the bead over the rim flange without a drop center. Here we have an example of a rim in which the spokes protrude strongly over the flange, which can cause problems while changing tires because most mounting heads work close to the flange. To avoid damaging the tire changer and the wheel, it's particularly important to keep sufficient distance between the mounting head and the rim. For this, there are special plastic mounting heads which ensure a larger distance. I have brought two different wheel designs for you. With this wheel, the drop center is on the outer side of the wheel. The drop center of this wheel is on the inner side. When changing tires, it's important to clamp the wheel so that the drop center is always towards the top of the machine. This means that this wheel would be clamped on the turntable from its outer side. A short note about the humps to conclude. There are different forms. The designation for this rim with two humps is H2 as mentioned before. In contrast, here we have a rim with the code EH2. Because these humps are more pronounced than the ones from the simple wheel, this pronounced geometry of the humps is used with run-flat tires, for which the correct position of the tire on the rim must be ensured even if there's a loss of pressure. The disadvantage here is of course that you have to work with more pressure to get the tire bead over the hump.